What's up, spectators? Welcome back to the episode of Danganronpa 3. Last time we were finishing up setting up the cameras in the library to catch the mastermind in the act of opening the secret passageway, and we just finished up setting up 3 cameras. So let's see what happens. Now we wait for the mastermind to show themselves.
Okay.
There's still some time left. You want to go see anybody?
No.
I'd rather focus on the plan. Whoa, speak for yourself! I want this. I want to hang out with people. Besides, I'm sure everyone else is safe. Plus, once we get out of here, I'll have all the time in the world to see them.
You're right.
That's true. Well, let's go to the classroom. Oh, so naive. It's like she's never done a killing game before. Upon entering the classroom, a wave of anxiety suddenly, whoa. Okay, let's try that again. Upon entering the classroom, a wave of anxiety suddenly overwhelmed me. There we go. My heart felt like it would beat out of my chest at any moment.
Then?
Let's keep the door open a little so we can see anyone going to the basement. Yeah. Kaede? About the security sensor receiver.
Hey!
Could you hold on to it, please? I just feel like you'd be better suited for that than me. There's a power switch on it. Make sure you don't turn it off by accident. You know what? Shuichi's making me a little nervous. I'm starting to suspect him a little bit.
No.
You hold on to it. You're the one who came up with this plan, and I trust you. Also, you just said I'm better than you at something. Why do you say things like that anyway?
Huh?
What?
You know?
I guess it's good that we have some time left because I want to talk to you about that.
You know?
It's probably none of my business, but I think you should be more confident.
Right?
Especially since the Ultimate Initiative selected you as the Ultimate Detective.
No.
No, really, I shouldn't be the Ultimate Detective. I'm not even a real detective.
Huh?
What do you mean? I didn't even really want to be a detective. My uncle runs a detective business. I'd sometimes help out as an apprentice. It was usually just cheating couples, background checks. But one day I came across a murder case completely by chance. I solved it before the police did. They called me the boy detective. That's when I got scouted by the Ultimate Initiative. Though I only solved one case.
Huh?
Even so, it's still amazing that you solved a murder case. Most people can't.
No.
I wonder if... it was a really good thing I solved that case.
The look on his face when we caught him, I can still see it even now. He stared at me, like he hated me more than anything else in the world. Later, I heard that he murdered the victim to get revenge for his family. The victim was abusive. They drove the culprit's relative to suicide. People told me the culprit was right to do what he did. The victim deserved it, but I led the police right to him. Of course he hated me.
For doing your job? Please.
That's not true.
It's not like you took sides. You uncovered the truth. That's what detectives do.
You're right.
Yeah, I uncovered the truth. Which makes it my fault, and I'm still suffering the consequences. Ever since that one stupid case, I've been so afraid of uncovering the truth. I'll never forget those eyes. The hatred, the way they stared into me. Anyway, that's why I have trouble looking people in the eye sometimes. So that's why he wears that hat. I'm not a real detective. What kind of stupid detective is afraid of finding the truth? Right then, I noticed Shuichi's hands were trembling. I gently reached out and held his hand.
Kaede.
I wish there was a piano here. I would play you a song to help you cheer up.
There is, like right across the hall.
A pretty song to play for you. Oh, like Clair de Lune by Debussy. It's a soothing song that calms your heart, like the moon's reflection on water.
Debussy's boring. Get out of here with that Debussy
You noticed,
nonsense.
Huh? Yeah, I'm shaking too. But I'd be a mess if you weren't here. I wouldn't have been able to do anything. I would have been so lost. I'm glad you're here with me, Shuichi. With you by my side, I feel like I can stand up to anything. You give me the courage I need to take on the mastermind. So please, be more confident. I believe in you, so you should definitely believe in yourself.
Okay, I'll try. I don't know if I can, but I'll try.
Yep, that's a promise.
He's so dead. He's so dead! After letting go of his hand, I quickly changed the subject.
Yeah, that's right.
I think you'd look way cooler if you didn't wear that hat.
Huh?
What are you talking about?
Huh?
I'm serious here. Once we're out of here, I want you to show me what you look like without the hat, okay?
Aww.
I just want to see everyone smile.
You know,
I love seeing the expressions people make when they're enjoying themselves. That's why I played the piano, to see the smiles on everyone's faces. And that's why we need to expose the mastermind and end this dumb killing game,
right?
so we can smile with everyone else. After our serious talk, we talked about this and that to kill some time. We did all we could and prepared for whatever happened next. I was nervous, of course, but all we could do was wait for the moment to arrive. As the time limit drew closer and closer. And then suddenly the moment arrived.
Huh?
What is this weird music? Is it coming from that monitor?
Could it be...
Maybe it's a warning that we need to start killing. The time limit's almost up.
Jeez.
They need to stop screwing with us. How much suffering do we do there? Wait. I hear people talking in the hallway.
Huh?
I focus my attention on the hallway. I can hear a group of boys and girls talking. I tried my best to listen while I peered through the gap of the classroom door. I saw 7 boys and girls head down into the stairs. Huh?
Kaito, Gonta, Maki, Tenko, Angie, Himiko, and Rantaro too?
The 7 continued to walk down the stairs.
Why?
What's a big group like that planning to do? Rantaro was with them too. Didn't he say he would end this game? It's almost nighttime, right? If they're all heading to the basement right now, could the mastermind be with them too? Kaito, Gonta, Maki, Tenko, Angie, Himiko, and Rantaro. One of them is the mastermind.
No.
It is unusual for such a big group to all go to the basement.
No.
They're not planning on going to the library, are they? That'd be bad. They'll scare off the mastermind from using the bookcase and ruin the plan.
Huh?
All right.
I'm gonna check out the basement. I'll come with you.
No.
You stay and keep watch. With that, Shuichi dashed out of the classroom. Why am I all alone now? Realizing I was all alone, all the fear and anxiety I was trying to hide rushed back.
Jeez.
I couldn't keep still, so I grabbed the broom from the corner of the classroom. I started cleaning for no reason at all. I had to move my body. The anxiety was getting to me. Shuichi, please come back. I continued to distract myself with cleaning until Shuichi finally came back. Why are you sweeping?
Huh?
Oh, no reason. Anyway, what about the people down in the basement? Everything's okay. They all went to the game room.
Ding dong dong ding!
There's only 1 hour until the time limit. It's almost time.
That's true.
I'm sure that the mastermind will make their move soon. If Monokuma's gonna show up when the time runs out, the mastermind will go to the library. Then it happens so suddenly. My heart nearly leapt out of my chest as the receiver in Shuichi's hand suddenly went off. The receiver!
That's it.
Someone moved the bookcase. I thought he gave it to me. I dropped everything I was holding and ran after Shuichi. I could feel my heart beating faster and faster. I was so nervous, my head felt like it was pounding with every heartbeat.
All right.
Let's go inside.
Yeah.
Bracing myself to confront the mastermind, I had balled my hands into fists without realizing it. It'll be fine. What are you guys doing here?
Got it.
Well, never mind. Your timing's perfect. You should join our strategy meeting.
Right.
Kaede's definitely welcome to join.
Huh?
Yeah.
When the time limit hits, we're gonna fight Monokuma. We got a plan for that battle. We thought it'd be harder for Monokuma to get to the basement, so we're going to the game room.
Hey.
Hold on, both of you, come with us. The mastermind's in the library.
Okay.
We'll explain later, but right now we need you to come with us. We might really be able to end this killing game.
Are you serious?
Sneak attack.
I don't really understand, but you just need me to Aikido throw whoever's inside, right?
All right.
I'll do it. I'll be the one to take him down.
Geez.
This isn't a competition. I'm gonna open the door right now, okay? I stepped inside. As I walked in, I noticed the moving bookcase at the end of the room was slowly closing. But there was no sign of the mastermind. The moving bookcase had closed on its own. Where's the mastermind? We quickly walked toward the moving bookcase. And then, not too far from the moving bookcase, we saw... Really? The most interesting guy is dead. The most mysterious guy, I mean. Rantaro Omami, who had yet to reveal his ultimate, lay dead on the ground.
Oh, Rantaro?
What in the world?
What the hell?
What the hell's going on?
Right after Tenko screamed, the front door of the library burst open. And the 4 people who were in the game room rushed inside.
What happened?
Going to hear scream. So much blood!
Oh me, oh my.
Isn't that Rantaro? What's wrong with him?
You don't know.
He's dead.
Huh?
He's dead? Well, that's unfortunate.
But how?
How can you be so calm? Shuichi examined Rantaro's body and placed his hand close to his mouth to check for breathing.
It's no use.
We're too late. He shook his head.
No
You
way.
mean dead?
Are you serious?
My vision began to swirl, my legs wobbled beneath me. But out of sheer desperation, I kept my mind working. Why was Rantaro here? And... the monitor's off. It was no longer displaying Monokuma anymore. Does that mean the mastermind is dead? That has to be it. This means Rantaro was. Please.
Well...
This means the killing game has started, huh?
Huh? What?
Then someone killed Rantaro. Maybe not.
I don't get
What do you mean, maybe not?
it.
Maybe the killing game hasn't started. Maybe this just ended it.
What?
What do you mean?
Because...
The mastermind. Rantaro was the mastermind.
Huh?
I don't know how he died, but if Rantaro was in the library before the time limit ended,
That's true.
there's a high chance that the mastermind planned this, and if he's dead...
Huh?
A body has been discovered. Everyone, please gather in the library. Oh, I'm glad.
What a relief! A murder took place just before time ran out.
Huh?
But how?
Oof.
I gotta admit, I was a little nervous there because the killing game hadn't started yet. Jeez, you guys really know how to keep me in suspense. The mastermind controlling you is... By mastermind, do you mean the real mastermind who's controlling me? And you think it was Rentaro? What an imagination! Of course that's wrong. If the mastermind had died, this killing game would be over.
That's wrong.
The victim was Rentaro, the ultimate who cares? Nothing more, nothing less.
Huh?
What are you talking about? What does he mean?
No.
Monokuma is wrong. Isn't Rentaro the mastermind?
Huh?
We came here as soon as the sensor went off. No one else was in the library. Rentaro was the only one who could have moved the bookcase. Wouldn't that mean he was trying to use that hidden door and that he was the mastermind?
No.
But if he was the mastermind, why is the killing game not over?
It's no use.
It's no good, I don't know. The pictures! We can check the pictures. I'm sure that the cameras we set up in the library will give us a clue. At that moment, the library door swung wide open. It's one of them! One of them did it!
Oh, no.
Rentaro, but why?
Really?
That's Rentaro? Oh, thank God. I thought that was a pile of dirty rags.
I see.
So this ended up happening after all. My, what a world this is, so full of jokes like this.
How?
This is a lie, right? My dearest Rentaro is dead? Oh, I mean, was killed?
Stop it.
That's the same thing. How ironic. The guy who wanted to live ended up dead, and the guy who wanted to die survived.
Either way.
So, can somebody explain the meaning of all this? An explanation isn't necessary. Thanks to the first blood perk, there won't be a class trial, so that'd just be a waste of time. With that said, if you're the Blackened who killed Rentaro, raise your hand.
What?
Degenerate male!
I knew it. A degenerate male killed Rentaro, didn't he?
Wait!
How you know, boy, do it?
I won't forgive
I just
you.
know, okay? Violent crimes are almost always committed by violent, disgusting men. Well, statistically, that would be true.
Damn.
That dumbass. How dare he go and get himself killed?
Don't screw around.
Who the hell did it? I'll punch you into orbit. Don't get so angry. Send off your graduating classmate with warm farewells.
It's getting interesting.
Or send him off with the hostility like a bunch of catty popular girls. That's fine too.
It's my time to
But
shine.
if it's gonna disrupt the process, then we're gonna bust out the excisals.
How gory!
I'm not gonna look. I don't wanna look at a nasty dead body. Nothing beats crashing a funeral. It's way better than wedding crashing. I'll throw in a wedding every now and then, but funerals are insane, like fishing with dynamite. So whoever did this really gets to graduate, huh? Heck yeah! I'm a real stickler for the rules. I'm also tough on convenience store clerks.
My heart's racing.
Then congratulations. Would the Blackened who's about to graduate please raise their hand?
What?
No one's raising their hand?
You bastards!
Did you hear me? All the Blackened has to do to graduate is speak up, you know. No one's stepping forward? What's going on? I see how it is. The Blackened has no need for the first blood perk. They'd rather do a class trial.
Oh?
Excuse me? Very well then. I will give the Blackened what they want and hold a class trial. Wow.
It's getting
Now this is a
interesting.
spicy twist.
Hold on.
What's going on?
Got it?
Like we said before, we're gonna hold the class trial so you bastards can find Rentaro's killer.
So,
Get it right and only the Blackened will be punished, but if you get it wrong, simultaneous surgery, brain and knee, then brain surgery again.
my heart's racing.
Everyone besides the Blackened will be punished. This outcome is much worse. The culprit should have just stepped forward.
Thrills, chills,
But before we can hold the class trial, you gotta investigate. If you don't, you won't be able to argue over who did it.
Jeez.
So you're saying we need to do the investigation ourselves? Of course. The investigation is what makes the killing game so good. You guys are gonna investigate this crime and uncover the truth. The Blackened's handiwork has made this much more entertaining than I expected. The trial will begin soon, so please give the investigation your all. Let's get going.
Wait!
Where do we start?
Don't you get
We're
it?
looking for the truth of Rantaro's death, right? If we can't figure out who the culprit is, then we'll be annihilated for sure.
Huh?
I don't want to be annihilated. The girl should be allowed to live at least. I'm just a cute, normal girl who can use magic, you know.
Why,
You're the last person who should be calling herself cute.
Then,
Do not fret. Just imagine this is something out of a police drama or detective manga.
do you agree?
Right, Shuichi?
Okay.
Right.
Impossible!
I'm in trouble. I've never watched police dramas or read detective manga.
Let's see.
Well, there's no need to think so hard. We need only converse with the corpse. A corpse is not simply a dead person. That is just an assumption made by the living.
Wonderful.
By coming face to face with the corpse, you'll learn a great many things. Why are you getting excited? You're not into dead bodies, are you?
Actually,
But is it true? Is one of us really the culprit? The odds are 1 in 15. That shouldn't be hard to figure out.
Don't screw around.
That's not the problem here.
On your knees.
Who's the culprit, huh? Is it you? Or maybe it's you? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who's the killer? Only Atua knows.
Weird!
You know can't choose that way.
How exciting!
Everyone's competing to see who's the most paranoid. That's not boring.
That's wrong.
Wait, stop. We can't do this. We can't go back and forth accusing each other. For now, we need to trust each other and start a serious investigation.
Hey!
If we all lose our trust in one another because of this, it's all over. We have to believe in each other and investigate this case.
Huh?
Investigating is the same thing as not trusting each other.
No.
No, it's completely different from what Monokuma wants us to do. He wants us to throw accusations at one another and lose all trust.
But
And we can't let him get what he wants. We need to investigate this murder, not because we don't trust each other, but because we do. Did I say something wrong? You were just so direct and assertive. It's so hot. I said what was on my mind.
yeah.
You really are a detective. Now that we need to investigate, you're becoming super reliable.
All right.
I agree with Shuichi. Actually, he just said exactly what I was gonna say, but first. Males are degenerate creatures who betray others easily, but I'll trust you this time. The only good thing about males is that girls give birth to them.
allow Gonta.
Gonta not smart, not sure Gonta be much help, but Gonta do his best. I'll work hard with Atua's guidance. I'm much happier alive than dead anyway.
That's right.
As novice investigators, logic dictates that we work together rather than give in to paranoia.
I will do my best.
If this is what everyone desires, then I shall give this task my all.
Okay.
You can leave it to me. I'll find the culprit in no time. I'm glad. No one's given up yet. Of course they haven't. I can't change what's already happened. All I can do is what must be done. Otherwise, Rantaro died for nothing. I have to do it. We'll all escape from here. I'll make sure of it.
Well then.
So, let's get started.
I guess.
We need to do this, so poor Rantaro won't have any regrets.
Okay.
Let's find the culprit.
Yeah.
This isn't quite the mood I was expecting, but
Oh,
it's okay. At least now you guys seem like you're getting into it. You again? The fuck are you doing here? Don't be so crude. I've come to bring you all a wonderful present. This is giving me the heebie-jeebies. A notebook that'll kill anyone whose name's written in it. Could it be the Death Note? My bad, it's the Monokuma file. You did that on purpose, didn't you? The Monokuma file is a detailed report that summarizes all the info about the body. But there's no info that point to the Blacken because that would ruin the trials.
Let's all get along.
I don't know, maybe you guys will find it useful since you're not experienced investigators.
Don't screw around.
Monokuma file. Like hell am I gonna believe something that he made?
No.
Whether you believe it or not, it would still be prudent to examine its contents.
Atua has spoken.
He says we shouldn't take our eyes off the monopad. I think we should read it. This file has all the info about the victim. I wonder what it says. The victim is Rantaro Amami. It doesn't say what his ultimate talent is. The victim's body was discovered in the library. The estimated time of death is 9:10. The victim was subjected to blunt force trauma to the back of the skull, resulting in cranial fractures and immediate death. No other injuries were detected. It doesn't say whether or not he's the mastermind, that's obvious, but the killing game's still going on, so I'm gonna assume he wasn't. But if Rantaro wasn't, then who is?
Actually,
I know it's a little late, but seeing this makes it real. Rantaro's really dead.
that's right.
This is the mastermind's fault.
No doubt
He
about
killed
it.
Rantaro.
That's...
What are we talking about?
Please.
Kaede, please explain what's going on and spare us no detail.
Yeah.
I will. Shuichi and I explained. We told them about the possibility of the mastermind hiding among us, and about the trap we had set in the library to lure them out, and that someone got snagged in our trap, so we came to the library to check, and discovered Rantaro's body.
Understood.
So that's what happened. I was not aware you two had planned such a thing. So you used those cameras I modified for this bullshit?
But you know.
But why would you keep something so important a secret? Once we knew one of us was the mastermind, we'd start fighting over who it was. That's what you two were afraid of, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's right.
But...
But if there are cameras, won't this case be solved really easily? Oh man, that's so boring.
Wait!
Your amusement is the least of our concerns. We need to check the cameras right now. The culprit should be in the pictures. It'll be case closed.
Then...
All right, let me go get the cameras. Shuichi quickly retrieved all 3 cameras.
Is that
Okay, I
alright?
got them.
Well...
It was hard removing the camera that Kaede set up. She really taped it down well.
Because
Well, I really didn't want that camera to fall, since it was aimed at the moving bookcase.
Remember...
Here, it's these 3 cameras. Now we just have to develop the film.
I will
Allow
do
me
it.
to perform that task.
That's
Is
amazing!
there anything the Ultimate Maid can't do? I heard everything you said. If that's what you need, just leave it to me.
Huh?
I'll develop the photos. Because if you guys get punished, it'd be way too gory.
Stop it.
Don't butt into our... But she ignored my objection, walked up to Shuichi, and took the cameras. I am a strong, sensual woman. Do not underestimate me. Give those back. No need to worry. We all have to follow the rules. We won't do anything underhanded or devious. So I'll let you know when I'm finished. Give the cameras back. It was pointless to yell at her. Mono Fanny left as swiftly as the wind.
Oh my.
There she goes. That was important evidence.
Sorry.
I was being careless. It's probably okay. She says she'd develop photos, then give photos back.
That's right.
And she said she had to follow the rules, so I don't think she would destroy any evidence.
Sheesh.
Looks like we've got no choice but to believe it.
Kazatua is watching over
It's important to believe. Atua only shows mercy to those who believe. I know you're worried, but you can trust me. We just have to be patient.
No.
That's not all I'm worried about. I thought this whole thing would be over once we exposed the mastermind. But now we're just in a bigger mess. A mess we have to see through to the end.
Hey,
Kaede, I have a proposal.
is that
If it's alright with you, could we keep working together during the trial like we're doing now? Shuichi? I know I'm just an apprentice, but I think I can help you as a detective. I want to help you.
Shuichi.
Of course. With you at my side, it'll be like having 100 people helping.
Thank you.
So, I don't care about this mushy stuff, so let's just get started. And try to take this seriously, okay? Our lives are on the line.
Actually,
It takes a lot of mental power to say something like that so cheerfully.
what do you think?
Before we start, I'd like to suggest that we not investigate by ourselves.
Why?
If we let the culprit work by themselves, they might try and destroy evidence. You're right, since the culprit is one of us. If each of us watches the other, no one will be able to hide any evidence.
My apologies.
I do not intend to offer a suggestion that would further arouse suspicion, but
logical.
That's logical. Please speak your mind.
That's right.
It's not something you should be proud to say, but I guess we don't have a choice. After all, if we don't find out who the culprit is, we'll all be killed. We have to do it. Once we expose the mastermind, we'll be able to escape. We can definitely do it. Alrighty. Where's the body? Am I not allowed to see it? Ba-na. Okay. It's a mysterious globe, but I don't think it has anything to do with this incident. Alright. Well, if you're the ultimate detective, then you got your eyes on the culprit, right? Huh? Tell me who you think the culprit is. I don't mind if it's just an educated guess. I want to know too. Sorry, I can't say anything yet. But there's someone you're a little bit suspicious of, right? There's gotta be. Huh? But you're afraid of that. You're afraid of suspecting someone, aren't you? That's how it looks to me. But with things the way they are, wouldn't it be better for you to suspect others more? And let me just warn you. The way the world works is that those who speak win. The truth can easily be twisted. In order to fix a twisted truth, you need something even more powerful. What do you mean?
Huh?
I mean that testimonies without evidence are powerless. Be careful. Tons of books. The books that were stacked haven't moved.
Yeah.
The moving ladder I used to reorganize the books on top of the bookcase. Nothing out of the ordinary. Why did the culprit not step forward and take advantage of the first blood perk? The culprit must have killed to survive, so it's odd that they would not step forward. Wonder what that means. I could think of several possibilities, but the worst case scenario is the culprit's objective wasn't to survive, it was to kill everyone here. That would explain why they would forego their survival in favor of a class trial. But doesn't that seem a bit like a bit of a stretch? Well, if the culprit is also the mastermind, then it's possible. Plausible, yes.
Yeah.
Killing us all does seem like something the mastermind would do. So we cannot lose this fight. Even on this uncharted path, we must find our way. Pretty sure I don't need to tell you this, but shouldn't we investigate his body? Yes. If we want to find clues, we have to. But if that's too much for you, you don't have to, okay? It's fine, I can do it.
No.
My mind was set, and I started to walk toward the body. The last time I saw him, he was alive and well. Why did he die here? What do you mean?
Huh?
If he was the one who moved the bookcase, that would mean he came all the way over here after the bookcase opened. He moved away from the hidden door to this spot. Why would he do that? And there's no trace of his body being moved. You've gone pale.
Are you okay?
Although I guess that's normal. We have to investigate a body after all. The body of someone who was alive and talking just a while ago. It's okay. We just have to do our best. And not just for Rantaro's sake, but also so we can avenge him. And so we can protect everyone else. We have to defeat the mastermind who's orchestrating this whole thing. Kaede, I'll help you in any way I can. I'll support you for this investigation. I am sort of a detective after all. You are a detective, remember? Right.
Okay.
A bloody shot put ball is on the ground.
Could it be?
It definitely came from the warehouse. There's blood all over it. That's the murder weapon. I don't see anything else that could have been used. The shot itself is heavy. You'd have to be fairly strong to use it as a weapon. Are you sure? Okay. So they couldn't have dropped it on him. I know we need to examine his body, but I'm not sure where to start. It's okay, I can do
Leave
it.
it to me.
Shuichi showed no hesitation as he began to examine Rentaro's body. There's blood on the back of his head. Looks like a pretty deep wound. It's consistent with blunt force trauma. I don't see any other injuries. The Monokuma file is accurate. This must be the fatal wound. So we can trust the Monokuma file. Yes, for now.
Okay.
Shuichi then stuck his hand into Rentaro's pocket. What are you doing?
Huh?
Oh, just feeling him up. I'm checking what he has on his person. If we're gonna do this, we have to be thorough. Come on, pull yourself together. Rentaro had in his possession the key to his room and the student handbook. The monopad is definitely his, and it's exactly the same model as ours. He didn't have a card key? That's what I was thinking, but he didn't have it. Then he really wasn't the mastermind. If he was, he wouldn't have come here without the card key. So, with what we know, that's most likely possibility. Why was he here if he wasn't the mastermind? We finished investigating the body. Let's get out of here for now, okay? Yeah.
Sorry.
Something's bothering me. Why did he come to the library? It seems likely that he's not the mastermind. What reason did he have for coming here? I'm guessing it had something to do with what Rentaro mentioned earlier. It's not about outfoxing everyone. It's about ending the game. That's the real goal. Ending the game itself. Then it's possible he noticed the hidden door in the library just like we did. He might have come to the same conclusion we did, that the mastermind would come here. He should have told us. We could have worked together. I collapsed to the floor, crushed by the weight of my frustration. He probably couldn't risk telling us, like you said. He was suspicious of everyone. I have you, but Rantaro didn't have anyone. That might have been the only difference between me and him. As he said that, he offered me a hand. I took his hand and he firmly pulled me to my feet. Let's go. We can't waste time now. You're not gonna give up, right?
Yeah.
He's right. I can't give up now. I feel like I can rely on you even more. Shuichi's right. We can't give up until it's over. I can't stay depressed forever. I have to help everyone get out of here. We have to continue the investigation. We gotta find the mastermind. Don't talk to me, crotch itch. I'm busy. She continued ignoring us while she fiddled with the controller. What's that for?
Huh?
Dun dun dun! It's a prone. Prone. I don't mean to butt in, but don't you mean drone? If it was a prone, it'd team up with the rest of the Ganglion Alliance to destroy humanity. I have no idea what she's talking about. Wait a second. The controller is... Now you're getting it, dick cheese! God, she's just... Ugh. She laughed obnoxiously and pointed her finger upward.
Feast your eyes on the latest creation from the gorgeous girl genius, Miuruma. It's a drone. I told you that's a drone. If it was a drone, it'd be leading a pack of vicious monsters.
I don't get it.
When did you have time to make this?
I got bored after I made those cameras you asked for, so I modified this RC plane. I even decked it out with a camera so it'll take perfect aerial photographs. From there, I'll use the photos as a reference to draft a floor plan to help the investigation. This way, I get out of having to do any actual investigative legwork.
Oh man, I like her character a lot. Despite some of her language, she is incredibly interesting as well, and useful. That's amazing. I'm sure this will help with the investigation. The only problem is, I'm not used to operating a drone and taking pictures with it. You shouldn't be proud of that, and if you don't hurry, the investigation will end soon. I can't do shit about that, so just calm your tiny tits and shut up! Shut up, you! No, you!
jeez.
My chest is way better than your nasty cow udders. Udders!
What did I do?
You're a bit wimpy when someone stands up to you, huh? You're actually a complete wuss. Ooh, look at the little drone. That's cool. But it's been 40 minutes and I really don't want to make these videos too long. Plus, my throat gives out after a couple hours. So stay tuned for the next episode and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.